Adesha my mamuna ajo kasebo ayensa kana nwumre ene ye de bramu ye de free ship house abeka junction Accra ye de bro ba bi a wo hwe yen efri bia abusuafo de edi akotene ewo kasebo mu bi ene se Public Utilities Regulatory Commission won matonsa de afre MPP amanyuko ne se anka wo mmra na ye ntena se ne ye hwe enwoma ahodo bi a ye de igu akwamama ECG Ghana Water afei ene akwaku aka na yetimi ato ebuonum anase wo matimi asesa no nanso MPP for say wo mo nko
Saso ena owura Frank Davis or say a petition one tansa ye de ebo enkane attorney general Godfred Odameno or say ya dia eni nyina so potokasemu or say a baseless into ye montungu
na petition eno so owura Godfred Dame enam so ama woto safre no ko so wonko yi ano no enka ne deputy attorney general say we no wo hwe din a eye amanyo efraframu pa nti ena ama no ekose de esi ko no
Saso and education minister Sabri wodi atuja say ba no discipline say yetimi emamu ye den pa ewo yesuku no mu
sesi yi wo kire se ECG 4% wo mo etotototo nyoma mu a eno enya de ebeboa wo mo hia ansakiraye wei eye fabag ena oka e de akire aban
Saso no manfo mo La Paz eno ewo enkran potemu ha sei ena ebi mo akire o madwene afa asofo ahodo mo djuma wo modie de o mabo mo homoden ene de o mama ho na se basse reshuffle eba mia o mampanyine so enye
ensempi ka ho ne de bremo kasibo imu enwako ya da roma
asada kese enkoma this way chocolate drink emofra pempen for bibia penti maybe mpa ufie da best point savings and loans and best assurance ewo home for sikasem and insurance won semina so ekodan wo msaso and a U2I data salt me oba penti and chine abetimi akamfo edi amount eye U2I data so saso na special ice mineral water enso mankwa na senso ye nkwa dia enso we hia and special ice mineral water.
Midi di akosi asapo mene
abena chi boache
afeyera ensem ni mu adia akopie mu ewo wejagba we municipal ho a municipal chief executive na wode atudwame kire onmonyafo Felix Odate Lamte wochese sesei tisa sanitation day ne yeso obi amprapra nanimu no eyade bia wo mo emfa na hogro kra so wo mo amprapra wonum animu no enam so ama tax force no wo koloko nkrofo sho
any honorable chief executive any team no equal round sensitize you one by one say Saturday ye be national sanitation day nti obi ya participate near my community no emunti and so you realize say ebi anye and na ye ba for monitoring na ye ba ye no ye hu say nipa bebre anye until you take initiative say you be lucky obiara wan participate and nim the frontage aye fino fault na e drains in no you lucky shops no until we see we na wa ba me ya final na wa ya baby ama you be ba for inspection I should say why ye ejuma ni year na wo ye ejuma ni year ya na ya final e bi join ni ye nti ni ye hu omo a na omo lucky ye yes na obi ambie nti ye ka se obi biara na participate no na e stores no rafo sa na bebre amba nti ene ye ni say giving them a warning so the next national sanitation day no obi be participate
uhu ye ene e wo hanmo a na national sanitation day na so na ye go so ye hu sanitation say ye da kro eduma da eduma na dia ye tena ase no ye hu say den ye ya ebeboa ama sanitation attention they say monitoring and evaluation because after Saturday ya yewie omo a omo de omo beji mo omo de omo haji mo ama ya yewie bibia e den kama it's after Saturday no what next intina as a municipal assembly no municipal health and environmental health officer ya ka bom say den ye besan akwafo e wo bibia ye hihye to wo say the national sanitation ni akese inra na ye wo gates no mo anwia ni nyama ye ye no e da so bugo gates na no ana because in terms of no go for yi sa nyama na ye hwe ma ye den ye yi enkonti we hu no se nsuo bi na to ana se wo a na ni nyina sa ye den akọ back to the gates no ena maybe maybe one more so I catch them for say maybe one would be this one you feel on yawa see am maybe one maybe nipa ni bedu say then ya hwe han ana ye ni egushi saa de be de ada so awo ho no mo nti na den ne ye saa monitoring na mati me fo so ehu say see ano ye need deep sanitation issue.
Also for our share a womesia and some soy honorable Haruna Idrisu and as abe wa kan so say bano Ghana Education Service a womo ewo supporting nyina ewo education ministry ene areas anase oban yi mu nyina se bano se discipline enkoso ewo achechefo adesuafo ene empo mia yeje entetiye ewo suku no mu a eyade a omo ehwese discipline bekoso ewo saa mia ni nyina.
Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology wo Kumasi ewo Asante Mantema okopiem ewo suapon honoma School of Medical Science na just entity bia eno hwe suapon no mu omutete edisuafo mo be medical doctors no omo share school yase ewo honom emfie eduonum ne 50 years yes eyade school no abon homodem pa na no ena omo bo odwa omo edi sa edai ena omunyamfo Haruna Idrisu a Minister for Education okopiem ode nsem we to odwa o kire se Kwame Nkrumah suapon no abon homodem pa enganka School of Medical Science and it's School of Medical Science edi mfie eduonum na afi wase omutiminya teaching hospital na oma preso na akasika kakra ama omu awie dia na ase afata se omu de sa SK 46 million Ghana cedis edema suapon na omu emfanwie ayarsabia na eno betima boa ama medical school netimagina ne nan so.
You paid a courtesy call on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I was in the meeting with the administrator of the GET Fund, and I'm happy to announce that under our research agenda, we are committing 46 million Ghana cedis for the completion of the teaching hospital. President Mahama have also requested me through the GET Fund to additionally commit $38 million for the equipping of the teaching hospital. And that will be part of the 2025 to 2026 formula of the GET Fund. I'm structuring the expenditure for UST because I have an onerous responsibility to be fair to other institutions of higher learning. Into our 2027 formula, we will do 2 of the multipurpose lecture theater for you at $10 million. Because President Mahama is committed to expanding access to higher education and expanding and committed to demystifying medical education.
And Enwechi, Vice Chancellor of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Professor Mrs. Rita Kosia Dixon Ekasa na fe otumfo anam senior be PM wo dwumadi na se otumfo my rehene pafo Dr. Ose Shiaman Brintu eso edibi eso so.
For 50 years, the school has remained steadfast in contributing her quota in attaining our university's mission of advancing knowledge in science and technology for sustainable development. Our vision of ensuring that KNUST continues to be a world-class, digitally driven, and research-intensive university that provides solutions to Africa's developmental challenges has been achievable largely through the tremendous hard work of the entire KNUST team, including SMS.
Please, there should be something done about the enrollment. The number is still suicidal. 25, and I'm sure presently you are lucky to have other medical schools. But the rate that you are going and the things that you've seen, you are an international level medical school. And I think people would want to come to. So first and foremost, let us do something about the fee-paying priority over those people with grades.
Food and Beverage Producers Association of Ghana Yechanitia Ekano far back. Na womo omo ka chairman Penny John Dramani Mahama said there was so babe to ensuo ene nkane abuo mu no. deɛ sesenka wo mo ebesusu di ama mampanyi sesenka oye ene se saa ECG ene Ghana Water deɛ enam so ama nkane no nkrofo owia enwunu sika esese omunya nyina enwunu na ensuo nso nkrofo owia enwunu na sika ni nyina ekɔ no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ reforms ɔdane danemu sɛ deɛ bɛyɛ no betimi aboa ama na gina ne naso na we mu nyina achi ɔkasa ɔba betutu mu a ɛno no enya de bɛboa Ghana de hyetitiru ɛne wɔn a wɔn yɛ adwuma ɛtesa Reverend John Awuni wɔno na yɛ president a wɔda Food and Beverage Producers Association of Ghana.
I've invited you here to help us make an urgent and a clarion call to the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, and the NDC government that Ghanaians massively voted for in the last general elections, to immediately let the reset agenda that His Excellency sold to Ghanaians and which we bought kickstart at the ECG and the water company respectively. We are here by warning that approving new tariffs hikes for utilities, especially the ECG and the Ghana Water Company, without deep reforms would be a profound injustice to the businesses and households of Ghana. We want to also highlight here that any delay in reforms in the power sector will eventually put this country into a complete collapse. The problems in the power sector is a time bomb that is lying down. And so the earlier the government confronts us, and for as a matter of fact, if there is any legacy His Excellency can leave, it is the power sector reforms and the water sector utilities that he can reform. Commend a presidential compact for ECG and the Ghana Water Company. We call for a performance compact between the ECG, Ministry of Finance, PURC, and the Energy Commission, signed under His Excellency's authority. ECG and the Ghana Water Company reform is more than a utility issue, as I've explained earlier. It's a matter of national security, economic survival, and governance legacy. If Ghana demonstrates efficiency reform, it will protect households and businesses while showing Africa how to transform a failing distributor into a model of transparency and performance. We therefore respectfully urge His Excellency the President to act decisively within the next 30 days to launch a presidential compact for ECG.
Afi enchemu enhwehwemu ababeto idwase se bano eye fanwo petroleum no ne products na hodo a ye use no ya de a emu etimi apagya pa Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies etwaliti aka ne comic wo mo enhwehwemu ababeto idwase eye fanwo dodo nko a ye use ewo afim pimienu ne aduonu enum adru 3.6 billion liters no HS ufa no wo hanchemu a emu apagya pa ko eye wo hanchemu dunso achipo aduosia enum 17.65% enmu na apagya ko wo mo ese eye afi etwemu eye 2024 no sa same product na you see na so afi de emu etimi apagya ko pa wo se wo hye eye petrol ene diesel a eno pa ene eye fa wo emu etimi apagya akosro pa na emu apagya eko 267.5 million liters so ena 228 million liters that say petrol there and a diesel and so edie no mo fa na manta mu so a wo be piem wo upper east region I hope any mantan a eye fa wo no se de sie yusu na etimi apagya ekosro wo fa no wo ha nchemu a eye de wotwe mienu echipo eduns eduonu mienu eduonu miensa na che se 82.23% na mantam a ewo fom pa eye voter region honom de eye 3.4%. Dr. Riverson upon a CEO McCormick Ekasai saying no true.
Comparing last year from January to June to this year's January to June, the petroleum products increase is about 18%. That's 17.65%. With the highest volume of supply coming from fuel oil from the power plant usage. That's almost about 4,500% increase. So we are assuming that from January to June, we have used so much fuel oil to generate power instead of gas and the traditional hydro power that we know. The second product is the marine gas oil from foreign, which also increased by 420%. And then we come to gasoline, that also increased by 21.66%. There are other fuels that I'll give a little bit of data on. That is a high level. For the regional consumption, like I said, we treat consumption as demand. So once a region demands increase, therefore our members will supply. For the first half of 2025, the Upper East region recorded the highest growth at 80.23%. 80.23% with a total supply of fuel, followed by Ashanti region, which is 22%. Upper West and Eastern region also experienced substantial gain. And then unlike, a ridiculous decrease that we normally see, we only saw Volta region decreasing by 3.85 overall. But with a very high decrease, about 31% for LPG, and the northern region almost decreasing by 50% for LPG as well. So this is a cumulative record on the region. Now, the product performance highlight, we saw petrol and diesel recording the highest volume increase. So there is a percentage increase and there's a volume increase. So we saw 267.5 million liters for petrol, and then we saw 228 million for diesel. Obviously, kerosene and residual fuel oil have been always going down for the past 3 years.
And someone aba and I'm so ama watonsa ede afre owura Godfrey Dame and I'm so ama enkane openyina be de akiri anase oso afo be de akiri na o hwe eye atentene ne eso eye owura tua yeboa openyin kire se sansem ni nyina wo mo keka ede femfa owura Godfrey Dame ho no eye amanyosem na wonom eye
pedenti omu yo ani se former deputy attorney general of Ghana, police for almost a friend, yeah, maybe to the bit we are so no, say no matter, say I'm too now. That's not almost 1.5 hours. Now, so why you stand the same? Or did he say, on your body, on your food, you can avoid sleep. This idea we have to do. I'm going to say, beginning, I'm going to have to do a cry. I'm not semi buyer, I'm not Assembly, you know, Yaka can say, or name Godfrey Dame Asia. Yeah, our friend phone so. My dog can say, so the Dame can sing your use and all kinds of national anthem. In the lawyers, then, maybe I said, everybody yes, one of Judge Nick him said, your kind of opinion of it. That wouldn't know Mickey and I say, see it takes me now about 10 times. They hear just said, what I say, Yaka, all kinds of idea anyway. In actual fact, no, the problem say, someone they go for the Bahay, they can't want to report them about it. System. The whole share attorney general in the office. The only office I can constitution the office of Attorney General of Justice. As we know, we are awesome than my almost 8 years. Yeah, what they are more than no question than my 9 years. See, the department are say, oh, yeah, the man who yesterday, a couple years ago, a Bubiapo, and the human old dino. You can also not people investigating but the can say so I born here Ghana when you born in Swa Ghana the same way omuntu ka asem no abra yen pepa fast so bad they just you know Polendi and na ndie mu no ya na oninja class na busuani oto ne safe Godfrey Dame in terms say adase fu was say when pepa fast so bad definitely this is here because I never kasa and for mom to cry was say dia sure mu share no say Godfrey can say you know, send me and to Japaswa. This is because I don't know what I said, we to let our basket or not. He said, I don't really need to cry. What's I said? This year, the phone, you but the tennis said, "Quite some fast to buy." And say, "Let's get a bit of quite fast to buy." And in the part, we want no more. I said, at bottom line, complaints idea about it here. The speaker judge said, "See, I for the
area de so mama ye ho beso ne ajaboafo nkratso edikan ye beba sisia That is Mama Kwaba yet Swakase no eso. Ora Frank Davis and Sabri wode atuja say a petition one tansa ye dia bo enkane Attorney General Ora Godfrey Dameno dia any nyina so bia apotoka se mo say ye baseless inti adia ye montungu say enochi.
Well, there was a delay because obviously there is an inquiry into the complaint, so we were assisting the police. The investigation, so to speak. It is early days yet, so I don't want to preempt anything about charges. We just came here to honor the invitation. We are looking forward for what they will have to say subsequently. At least we have also told them what we know about the complaint, so we're waiting for the review. A matter which has received usual pronouncement. This is the first time we are hearing it. This complaint has been made already. It has received a judicial pronouncement. So what? Is it not obvious to you? Is it not obvious what the implications are? So I need no say. You should also form your own conclusion. What did the police tell us? Are we coming back? Yes. We don't know yet.
Ya twaso de ananka nyame adomo a na wotwe a yebekwa akosi no weni gu na de yebekwa akosi mu no na anka ese fata semra hye bedwafo besan akọ na wo makotena se na wo mahyemra na wo mo adi wodwuma e wo mra hye bedwam na enso so sede ye wo mo ehye date no o se September da na etoso aduonu nkron e na ebeto odwa se bosumi a ye wramu yi eye ehinime Nida etosu edu enan October 14th. Ena no hwe animu se nko obekọ parliament bio no akotena se na wo mo akọ se de oman ne ho bra no ye besi akono na enso so Speaker of Parliament ede ababe tudwa mekire ora aban sumana Kingsford Bagbin ena o kire se sesi ayi broni beka se circumstances beyond my control ade bia wono wotumi nye ho hwe se ye kase womo asan atu ahyeda hyena womo atu ahyeda no eye indefinite onim eda wonom ebeba na ekoye sei a se de etie bia no womo ede beba betu edwa na womo aka ho asem yie se bia eda sei anada sei na ye ba na sisi a ye kasa die emrahye bedwafo na nkwebo se ehini mi boso me ne da etoso du nan ko womo konso speaker se ya postpone na emum onim da womo ebeba ade kronso wan chirichirim
Yatwa kase no so a enei se wo hwe eye keteke ne kwan ho ensemo a ade a ne wepie mu wo Western Region a efri Takoradi Airport nka enije sem ne se ekasa keteke ibetimi aboa ameyetimi afa efumagudie ebiti se eye manganese eye bauxite ene ye gold ba ya grekes ho enso so enobaya ye betimi afa no wano ne yetimi ede akọ ye import no nanso abre ho sam ne se nei galamsey eye ade a edi eye keteke kwan no ehunya pa isan se nipa bi no matimi fa kuntu na se ko tu eye kwan ne ho a na chese wodidi natie ni wura nade no ase a entimi emwa ene se yesese wo hye eye UTV news ekopie mu ewo manso esuaso ene bonsare eko insuta kwantempon no eso honoma a keteke efa honoma eyade a galamsey edidi ko honoma nipa binom so etu a essay eno ena sabre ababeto edwase se wofa eye takwa insuta kosita kwade porter enga wofa keteke na sika edi ehye manase coste wofa niema yi afi honoma kwa America dollar na 7.50 na eno no se wuti Ghana of any enso ade hu ne se ebefa eye niema ebe worth 10 million metric tons na out of that 10 million metric tons no sika bottle ebenya de free mu eye $75 million a ebetimi abuo man ye sika sem ama no akọ enimu pa na nso enam galamsey yi ade a edi ninya UTV news ene adwadifo a wo mo WhatsApp potem ho etwetwe nkomo sei ene wo mo chie mo hawo ene wo hawo a edi wo mo enya efa keteke a ene galamsey fo nso so ha adwene
me gina hey wo fra ha esuoso ye kuro bia obi ba say oye center of railways Central America dami de se ehwe afani yinara ebohu de bridge another nsamdo kasibi ewa ha dami bridge abakwasam a wo ho kire de oye osajofo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na abrodo na waye demo nsamdui a yehunu wa hei na waye ewie in fact na nka yereka oye western region a yeka oye egudi ahro oye gold manganese bauxite timber na adi yinara aha na ne kese ofi ewo manga na emu aha de dambridge na wadofado se fitakwa na efi bogoso efi nkronkro a yekede bauxite na manganese na timber yinara se hwi no yinara dambridge na otwentem na bridge a say bavye mfe bebreni eyi ama ekuafo yinara wontum mfa edzibane mfi nkrase ahoro mese na nkwata krade na no nkwado nti amanfa wo ha de ni yayi wore bebezi nkomo na ye bi so wonde ana railway bridge so waya ebenamwa na obotum da abo ho na ebenamwa na obotum da abo omangana
me betena ha de me tama me ba ha de na ye djuma pa ye djuma na slipper ye djuma express ye djuma echire na express ne slipper no stop ye no na manganese ye djuma na bauxite no ye djuma bananse na I said ye no ye djuma nti na rain camp no ba na rain camp de nanse nyina nche kra na rain camp ba ba sisi na menwu sisi ade ebi mba kra na menim adekwenti aba na sa buaye pa na buaye papa sisi ya enya djuma na ye bibi ase ye kodwa dada ye kodwa sisi ya sa ye frikodwo kromu ba gise ye kofata kwa anse ne yesia ya mfata kwa ben su kwa ye ntume faso gise ye fata kwa anse ne yesia nti train de na buaye pa nti samba biom de dada de nyankopɔ be na mase so me fru slipper ana express fita kwa ba ya jimi a 5 cd sika metumi etu ya ye 5 cd ebi a 5 cd e no mbejimi na ma bedura basisi ya no ufa ka na obedru ufita kwa keke bedru ha ye ju 25 cd so
esio de kafa so kra na ka mekrum na ka tri ya no mdi tukan bi ko hospital bi ko bebia train na dom ko na dom ba train ya bi na ama ka ba tia ka na kwantumi ntemu ko benso bedru na asaneti ti bi bia ye tri aban mia ho ya ebeboa esio so man o ya kwantu a yetu se sa be ya train ko yi gisa ko benso na nti ansa no wakwe yan ko pasa ha ne bi na sisi edru me bi kra nsio nso kra tumi esi kwan wa ha no mo nti edru sinso to be se nsio ni ya gisa ofa fom wakotakwa nti ya de se ye train kwan na ebeboa ye pa ma ya kwantuo ibi kokoko kra ba si afes no na kokoko ya nom de pa train de ko nti nyema nyina aka akiri nam sa aka kwan train kwan na say yi nti
ye to so ade a opanyin a wono na woda eye adwumakuo wei ano mekire blue gold na opanyin ene owura yi adombo champonsa na opanyin kire say yes state of emergency emra esangalamse na say aban no anya hyehyɛ papa bi amfa nwu ho a san hyehyɛ no eye adwuma yi ansa na bia obeka state of emergency ba bia yaduru de aduru yoyi enti obi anyai afei bambofo animre na bibia esombu bia ni ho saade ani agro na edie nti say won hyehyɛ papa bi go na state of emergency aha eno de be ya adwuma
the state of emergency ni de bempeneso madwene enyemesa say won yesi eko zane say mining no omo ye illegal any illegal ina o nyina create problems masi enyanti ase so uni permit nisa we mining intino as I say mrano na yeshimukina na omo ye illegal mining any small scale for na omo so ye itumi ema omutai adikunti ayentumi ma omunjai ni ye ayi ye nuanum bia omo we interest wom a omo nya adododie free monti nti media nkane me die ne se workers ni ho a ni ono e fande adwuma no won kran Is it cannot be my the workers in this year attack you first. You free. We free where half the battle is won. Because on of financier now think him. On funding you're in the so monconquer that I'm saying. But what in the say? Name a quiet fast way between me resolve at some way. And it's a muramuno, you be a small scale mining law, a free. Now ya pejam, ya call baby a befreno, medium scale mining. Medium scale mining in large scale, a best set and so because all your medium scale mining, as I said, we are scoping report. Into Ubefa consultant, more community, more a coin ben a war, ensure war, Bibia and Sana. On my report, at the Akoma EPA, my EPA for here, a Kimoa Caso, baby, you DM say away. On my BBA from the public hearing, at the report, no, a cockroom, and your Mako, I could bobo, almost I can be how more Edmanamu, Yabia, na EPA, I'm on permit. No dia koye adwuma permit na de be ma wo no adwuma na wo be ye no wo be ye wo exploration why your mining lease enti wunim adodode a e wa asase nim ansana wo de na dia bofom se me start mining enti wo ye wo mining no wo ye ne kwampa so enya se wo tutokro wa ha o se ne ye nya hwe or China go to grow baby, Debbie. So why are exploration now? We need baby, oh, yeah, mining afa. Who we are, oh, plant. Excavator back home. Eddie Bessiha say, oh, 2 gold. And one was that go away or illegal. Near Dwell. Yen, sir, it's a sign back. Now, young year, you better lose revenue from gold.
Oguswa eshe nonsia kasie home soni ajabo afon kratu estosumi no. Ye baba.
mo akwaba ye to akase bodo eso Kani second lady Emma Ghana Umanyi Ono na ye founder Emma Africa Women and Children Conference ye twa ne ti aka no AfriWalk Her Excellency Samira Baumia ena wode ato empanifo ani ntini ekukudam ekuakuo ahodo se ena wiemo sachraye eye nioma pii ena ACC enu nti se de asi aye no se kasa bia wo ho a wo se kasa no yetumi ka na ye kasa de fa ewiemu nsachraye ho ye ka no na afa ye ne wo mo adikaso bom se ekuakuo yi se de be ya enu betimi aboa ma ade bone a wo climate change na se wiemu nsachraye no yetumi adaadaa no emebunu bai pa na no no ka kire mebunu ne se abra wo mo free sa adwumadie no ase akono wo mo fa hye wo madwene mu se ene wiemu nsachraye no nyoma bebre no betimi aye ade bia eye ohaw no wo hwe wiemu nsachraye a wo betumi de atoto ho amo aye bibi papa bi de free mu amadaache akoyi.
This year's theme, Young Voices, Innovative Ideas, Greater Impacts for Africa, is not merely aspirational, it is an imperative. Young Voices, we must continue expanding platforms that center youth, that is full participation and advocacy at leaders, not just for tomorrow, but leaders for today. And innovative ideas, we must invest in scalable, locally driven solutions, especially those rooted in indigenous knowledge and youth creativity. And by so doing, I want us to have shared knowledge. We should speak to each other. As a continent, we can learn from each other, and that is what we want to do. And in terms of greater impact, we must connect these voices and ideas to policy financing and implementation to drive impact and transformation across the African continent. So as we open AfriWalk 2025, I call on all stakeholders, governments, civil society, international partners, and private sector, including academia and our young people. Let us all commit anew to translate dialogue into partnership, to direct resources towards Africa-led solutions, to ensure that every proposal we consider is assessed for its potential impact on women, children, and young people, and to leave this conference with actions, not just words, with commitments that reflect both ambition and accountability.
I am pleased that implementing partners of Canada funding projects are participating in this forum. The Ghana Climate Innovation Center, GCIC, will oversee the selection of the top 3 innovators for the innovation pitch, which we will see today in the Youth Spotlight demo session. Co-Water, a sponsor of the forum, will lead tomorrow the breakout session on gender-responsive climate governance as a pathway to just transition and equitable development. So I am very proud of these reliable partnerships.
Ara dis mama ya de kase no esi ya na mu ye kai wo se wadidi awie enwuna jo na wo kwa akoda se utimi nya pause ya wo de betwi wo se no onum nyina timi ya te ya fine wo sori ana pa ansa na wo be pie free edi akwa abonta akwa onwuma so no se wutwi wo se no onum te na wo kasa wo bi hu a nipa na timi etie na so pam enya so do wa no ba na nipa no wo twe ne hwene ene nani afi ho no ma afi ho eyi akosi abesie bohoto boto die yempe enti pepsodent e wo ho no ma wo ye wo chako ye wo hebal ye wo ne kits enso e die wo ho no nti wo bibia e wo ne chefa e wo fa twi wo se na wo se no enti menye hirenyi na wo kasa anya se wo kana do se ko wa no na wo nwum wa no se fa de wo da bi use pepsodent na ntwi wo se ni mu kawa enimu boto ho nyina mfiri ho no mu anumu intimate akai se ubetwi ukatrema so na hono so ya ne fili bi eta hono mo pa de so de wo sisi die bia eka ho titwu se no wetimi asre iye na me de president esie no na ma menkamfo eye Blazers Ghana emfa ema won ehye matade kama udu ashale botwe se wo ko eye wonsabe nkum so be a starbite wona ha into wonsa left hono ma na wa branch kama hono and a Blazers Ghana one on Blazer no benya and the top and down skirt official outfit PPA come up papa. It's a friend no it was 0242675152 0242675152.
Clothing Palace and a share me so matter there up and down no benya bi pa e wo Clothing Palace. And I say Emma Montade Papa Fee de Clothing Palace pe e na obetimi akọ no akọ pata de kama ahye wo do wo kwa e hwehwe pebubu bi na fawura okwa obesiesie ho kama bibia wo pebia ubenya e ya na odi mo akasa e was 0271 998313 0271998313 midi e de akosia sapo mene
Avina chi wache
ya mamu bonesha adishi